Happy New Year. It's AuntieLan. I got a letter from Sunny, who very simply asks, the last half of this year has burnt me out, but I can't rest yet. Too many responsibilities through January. How can I patch myself and feel renewed in 2020? Now, everybody's wanting to know this type of thing. And we hear a lot about self care lately, and that looks very different from person to person. As someone who habitually gets overwhelmed, what I find helps me is lists. Now, a lot of people don't like to make lists because they feel like if they're spending time making lists, they should be doing something. But what an actual list does is help you prioritize, which when you're super busy or you have a lot of responsibilities or the things you're responsible for are high stakes, you got to prioritize them. It only makes sense. And so you want to make your list and you want to separate the things you absolutely need to do from the things that you just kind of want to do. That would be great if you got them done. And then of the things that you need to do, you need to put them in order of like importance. And similarly with the things you want. But if you allow yourself that space, one, to sit down and make that list, it gives you time to breathe and think and put things in perspective. And then two, you'll have a kind of a plan of action, at least in terms of the order of what you have to do through January. And if it's something that interests you, you might be able to carry that habit on, even if you're not super overwhelmed. Another thing that I do, not always, but when I have hefty tasks and I'm like going from one thing to another, is in between, just to take some time to breathe. I'll do like 5 minutes, 3 minutes sometimes, where I'm just sitting and breathing. You know, you can call it meditating. I can't always necessarily say that's what it is specifically, but really just like taking a moment and breathing and like checking in with myself, because I've experienced stress in physical ways more than once in my life, where I thought I was super sick and then found out it was stress. So that became important to me, to just like check in and make sure I was okay. And it doesn't, like, I'm not always okay, right? Like sometimes things get the best of us, but those are just a couple of things that can help maintain when you're feeling overwhelmed. And stay in the shower a little bit longer when you can get away with it, and like don't waste too much water because high environment. But like solo time in the shower, sometimes that's the only time we get to just like be, right? And most of the time we're just like trying to get clean, get out. But if you steal a few more minutes when you're in there and, you know, breathing deeply, having the steam, like that actually can help. In addition to like freeing up your breathing, it just gives you some more time to just be with yourself and think about some things or not think about some things. So those are 3 tips I have to help you get through January. Nothing's foolproof, you know, but I think those things will help you if you really try them. Thanks for writing to me. And to my new subscribers, thank you. Get more, send letters in, and tell people to send letters in. If you want to know when I post a video, make sure you hit the bell, because it won't let you know otherwise. And you might want to know. I don't know. You might. Also, follow me on Instagram. I do little PSAs there when I am so struck. And I hope everybody has a really great 2020, or at least a great start. I want you to have a great 2020, but right now it's just starting. So have a great start to your 2020 and continue with the whole year. I'm ending this video now.